And it's like the car was just pulling all the way to the right-hand side. Oh. The fact that Romain Grosjean has survived that crash is not only miraculous, but quite frankly, marvellous as well. That is just horrendous.
He's still trapped at that point in the flaming chassis. But Romain decided to come across the pack, look, and Danny Kvyat couldn't do anything about that. And he met a barrier that was coming towards the track at about 30 degrees. Just a misunderstanding in the pack there, because they were basically ahead of Romain Grosjean there. They were tripping over each other a little bit, so he steered right to go around them, but he wasn't clear of the AlphaTauri on his inside.
On board now with Romain Grosjean, and this the start of the race. Just obviously you're with us, you're seeing these pictures, but if you're just switching on your TV now, just to warn you that there is an impact coming up with the barrier. I don't think it's going to look very pretty at all. Kimi Raikkonen going off the track on the left-hand side now. Grosjean goes across, and thankfully we freeze it right there. We don't want to see the impact, we really don't. And Romain Grosjean having to hurdle away from the scene of a big fire.
And that's the medical delegate who starts in the Mercedes estate at the back of the grid. So they've been able to stop immediately. And look at that, that looks like Alan van der Merwe, the medical car driver, with the Dr. Ian Roberts as well. And that van der Merwe.
It's left Kimi Raikkonen back in 16th place. Kimi Raikkonen.
Raikkonen qui se retrouve.
Knallen, hier kommt's rückwärts, steht da voll drin und
weißt du was, der knallt aber anschließend rein, also nicht mehr, wo die Safer Barriers sind.
Schon in die Mauer.
Ja, der hat die harte Mauer erwischt. Ein paar haben da wirklich Glück. Wie
der Webber reagiert unglaublich gut, dass der ums Wrack kommt. Der trifft ja fast noch Coulthard rechts. Jetzt hat Ralf Schumacher den Helm abgenommen bekommen, ist nach wie vor im Auto. Hier nochmal die Zuspielungen. Hier ist das Bild. Da
er wird jetzt mit dem Sitz geborgen. Aus Sicherheitsgründen macht man das.
Entrei forte demais, o carro guina para a direita, é a hora que eu corrijo ele, ele volta para cá e ele... E como o próprio Sid Watkins me falou, eu morri por 6 minutos, né? Eu engoli minha língua na pancada, então 90 Gs.
The pace-setters make the most of the start, with Montoya leading Ralf Schumacher. Michael made a dreadful getaway. He's a potential and unavoidable hazard. Luciano Berti's Prost is a wreck, but at least it's still the right way up. Michael Schumacher's Ferrari also has terminal injuries. 2 damaged cars and plenty of wreckage leaves the ball firmly in the court of race director Charlie Whiting. The miraculously unscathed crash partners contemplate a very brief Grand Prix, but they'll get a second chance as the race has been stopped. An anxious Alain Prost watches as Luciano Berti gets too close to Irvine, with the worst possible result. Irvine emerged unscathed and helped the marshals in the desperate scramble to get medical aid to the Brazilian. Sensibly, the race is stopped, while Berti is transferred to a local hospital.
Vuelta 44. El coche de seguridad sale a pista. ¿Demasiado tarde? Vistas las consecuencias, sí. 2 vueltas antes, Bianchi trazaba perfectamente la curva, pero el coche que iba detrás, sutil, se iba contra las protecciones. Al completar otro giro y cuando están retirando el primer monoplaza, sucede el accidente. La tragedia es un cúmulo de mala suerte, pero el protocolo marcado por la Federación Internacional de Automovilismo se sigue al pie de la letra. Este hombre es el director de carrera. Él, según su criterio, es quien decide cuándo sacar el coche de seguridad, las banderas amarillas o las rojas para parar la carrera.